Welcome back, everybody, to Gaming with Geeks. This is your boy, Ray Apollo. And before I introduce my main man on location in Silent Hills, as you know, we have to talk about the missing elephant, as it would be in the room. Jeremy will not be coming to you with another video on this show for maybe a little while. While it may be sad for some of y'all, I know, boo-hoo, Jeremy's not here. What is this? He's left this show in our very strong and capable hands. He's a busy man. So we here to talk with you about your video games. So now with me, as usual, you know him, you love him and his bare walls. Hey, Ron, Aaron, what's up, man?
Not much, man. How are you?
I am actually feeling great. I took the time I needed to rejuvenate myself, play some games, especially some Smash, eat some grapes, and I'm feeling pretty good.
Grapes? That's cool, man. Yeah, I did. I went ahead and put some decorations up for everybody that watches again.
Oh, yes, so festive, man. Sock. Thanks.
Yep. That is actually a Guardians of the Galaxy Rocket Raccoon sock.
See, from the distance, I thought it was a Christmas sock, but now I'm like, oh, okay. Nope, yeah. Just a sock.
Just a sock with a picture of Rocket Raccoon on it.
So not even festive, just a Rocket Raccoon. All right, yeah. Cool. So we know how we get started on this show. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about what we've been playing, and we're going to tell you why it's Smash, and then we're going to talk about some news. So, Aaron, Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
Finally have it. I can't hold up the box of my... Jeremy only has 10. Is that 10?
That's a 10.
Characters total is Smash Bros. What a scrub.
Yeah.
Wow. I've seen some people complaining about how hard it is to unlock characters in Smash, and I tell you to get over it. It's not that hard. Just play the game.
I found myself doing it an easier way. I mean, so you've heard about like all the little tips and tricks that people have been doing, like play Smash.
What, 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes, wait, restart the game, and there's other ways I've heard, switching the language from English to Spanish.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that. But I just played for a little while, unlocked probably like 2 or 3 characters, and then started playing in the challenger mode. So if you go to games and more, there's a real small thing at the bottom right, little icon. I think it's just like a door, like a double.
Yep, it's just a door. Yep, a challenger door.
And it's challenger mode, and it's just all the people that are, locked that you get to play against. I'm not sure if it's everybody or if it's the people that maybe you've lost to.
It's the people that you've lost to. You get this.
That's why there's a bunch in mine. That's why there's a bunch in mine.
I heard we was in here losing to CPUs.
Yeah, I was losing to some CPUs. So, but I've got about 26 characters total now. Obviously, you start with 8. So, and altogether right now I've got 26.
So I think I've got 15, so I'm no better than Jeremy. But yeah, I think I have 15.
Okay.
And that's only because I've been playing other stuff that I'll talk about here in a second.
Yeah, but Ryu, can't beat him. I just can't. I've played him. Yeah, I've played him 3 times now, and yeah, I'm just going to end up lowering the difficulty down to 1, I think, and seeing if I could play against him again.
It's okay. Yeah. But yeah, I've actually so I really tried to kind of keep it as blind as possible on how to unlock people, but then I got annoyed that everybody else had their mains and I didn't have my mains, so I looked up a list on, this is who you play as to unlock such and such, playing classic mode, whatnot. I haven't done the little trick where it's like you do the regular Smash, you do like 1 stock and you come out, and I haven't done that. I might do it as I start to get more desperate, but I've just kind of just been playing the game. World of Light is awesome. I love how there's like some RPG elements on the board. I really like that. It keeps me playing. I've seen some people say, it's too long. Why is this so long? Well, I mean, it's going to keep me playing Smash Bros. For a while. This way I won't just put it down like I have before. Like I've played, previously, outside of like 64 and Melee, I've played Smash for like a week and been done for a while because, beat up my friends and then we're done for a while.
Well, the game, and people, I mean, it's one of those things where somebody's going to complain on both sides of it anyway. So you paid $60 for the game, and if World of Light was something that you got through in 2 hours, then it'd be like,
it would have been like, man, this is so short. When?
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, I've played probably about an hour's worth of World of Light.
I think I spent like 6 hours in it. I like it a lot. It's fun.
I do like it. I've just been I switched focus from that back to trying to unlock more characters.
So I switched, and see, that's my other problem. I'll play World of Light, and then I'll just jump online and get my cheeks clapped, or I'll be whooping on some other kids. Like, that's what I do. I play Smash to play online and play World of Light, and that's it. That's why I haven't really been unlocking too many characters, because you unlock more spirits than you do characters in World of Light. So that's most of where my characters have come from, is World of Light. But no, then I go online and I'm just practicing with some other characters that I haven't played with before, which I think is the point.
Right.
I played the hell out of Donkey Kong now, and I've never cared about Donkey Kong, and I'm actually pretty decent with Donkey Kong now.
I haven't used him yet.
Like, this is the first game where I've actually played with him. So this is, I think Sakurai's intent is working. I'm playing with other characters that I don't normally play as.
Yeah. I've been using Sheik since I unlocked him a lot, but her, whatever. I don't assume, but I did unlock Simon Belmont.
See, I want that one. Yeah, I haven't unlocked him yet. Okay. Yep. I'm going to get there. Well, speaking of Smash, we got some Smash news. So this is how the news is going to go for this show that we're doing right now. We're going to talk about Smash Bros. News, of course. Then we're going to mention Infinity Blade, Epic Games Infinity Blade, and why it's being removed from iTunes, the App Store, and why it's in Fortnite all of a sudden, question mark. Then we're going to talk about why you should have Xbox Game Pass if you have an Xbox. And then I added this last minute, but there are ads in Street Fighter V. So, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But first off, Smash. Smash Bros. Ultimate has already outsold Pokemon and Zelda Breath of the Wild in Japan, selling 1.2 million physical copies at launch, according to Nintendo Life. I think it was also more than Mario Odyssey as well as launch. So, like, Smash Bros., we can say, is their most popular game currently. I mean, probably behind Mario Kart, because I don't think it'd be Mario Kart. But still, Smash Bros. Is killing it in Japan. What you think?
How many more? Do you have like the number of like how many more units, actual Switches were sold because of this game?
We haven't got all that yet. These are the weird numbers that we get from like stuff like this, and I don't think that this doesn't include digital sales either. But I don't think it has not yet given us the amount of Switches that were sold in tandem with this game.
And it's just, dude, Nintendo Switch is such an amazing thing. It's been that
people were really like skeptical about it first. People were like, oh, I don't know, hybrid console, blah blah blah. And I get it. Everybody had a right to be skeptical about it, but they are doing the damn thing with this console. Like this. I think this is better than they hoped for.
They put some bangers out, man. I mean, because I still play Mario Kart.
I do too. Every time I have people over, that's what we play. We play Mario Kart.
We could do 10 different shows about Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Mario Odyssey was great. Dude, it's just, and I haven't been like this excited for a Smash game since like GameCube around, because that's the last one I played because I didn't have a Wii U. I never played that one.
So I liked the Wii U one. I wasn't super excited for it because it was still in the Wii U, and at that time we knew it was like, oh, okay, this is on the Wii U. I think the last one that I was like super excited for was Melee. I'm pretty sure, because Brawl was cool, but I didn't have a Wii at the time, and so I went over my friends' houses to play it.
The only thing that bothers me is the same thing that bothers most people that are playing the Switch right now is the online, man.
Nintendo, I trusted you.
Yeah.
I really did. But my first 3 matches were a chug fest. It was bad. So it's like you're teaching us bad habits because I'm learning how to play with this lag, and it's not good. It's like I've had I can count on my hands the number of really clean matches I've had.
I feel you, and that's not necessarily what I was getting at because I've only played one match that had lag so far. The other matches that I've played online have been fine. I'm talking about like, why can't I get on Smash online and send you a request to play, like join my match request? You know what I mean?
Like, you know why? The online, because they built a structure around that stupid app instead of just building it into their system.
Yeah, and the app is trash too. So I mean, I don't know, man. So, I hope that
Nintendo ain't perfect. We know that,
right? Yeah, it's Nintendo doing Nintendo stuff, and we're just gonna deal with it and still love the game and play it. But like, there's just little quality of life things that I wish that they would like. Nintendo is on a games level and on the console level in like 2025 right now. but their online infrastructure level, like they're in like the early days of Doom on PC. Like,
I mean,
still,
I wouldn't give them that much even.
dude, you can't even voice chat on the console. Come on, man.
Like I said, they got Nintendo. You have some work to do, and
Yeah.
I'm here for it. So, all right, Smash is doing great. I can't wait to see what the actual number. They're going to give us a number at some point because this is something to brag about. So we'll hear about what it's,
Yeah.
how much
Great
we,
game,
because
though.
I still don't know how many it's sold in America yet, or just everywhere else. That's only in Japan that I've seen, and that's impressive for Japan. So, moving on. Infinity Blade, and I know we already talked about this. So you say you don't know anything about it. So Infinity Blade was one of the first like legitimate, and I say legitimate in quotes, mobile games that was put out on the App Store for the iPhone. And I checked to see if I had actually bought this, and I've actually bought all three. So this was like back when iPhones were like, oh, you put games on here and they don't look terrible. Yeah, this is one of those. But Epic Games came out and said that they are removing it from purchase because they lack the resources to keep it up on the store, which is what I'm thinking is like, oh, well, every time they come out with a different size iPhone or a bigger iPad or, a different version of iOS, they have to update the game enough to keep it like within the guidelines for the iTunes store or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this was kind of one of the OGs coming off the store. But then immediately afterwards, they followed up with as a bid farewell, be sure to keep your eyes peeled. You may find the Infinity Blade popping up in places you wouldn't expect, end quote. That's an epic statement. And I read this on The Verge. And guess what? The freaking Infinity Blade showed up in Fortnite immediately.
So when you said that, so when the statement says like, we couldn't do what? Like find the support for it?
Find the resources to keep it up.
Find the resources to keep it up. That AKA, we only care about putting resources into Fortnite. So
nah, and I forgot to put in a news story about the Epic Game Store because that came out about the Game Awards stuff, and that's really cool. We might talk about that later, but it's not super huge right now. I mean, it's a big deal, but not enough that I really want to talk about right now. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. It was like, oh yeah, keep your eyes peeled, Fortnite. Wow. But speaking of Fortnite and the Infinity Blade, so this Infinity Blade shows up and ruins a $1 million tournament that they're having.
wow.
Yeah, it's like it's broken. It was a broken thing that they decided to put out right before a tournament, which I think is weird. And I heard it the other day online. It's like, imagine practicing for months for this $1 million tournament, and Fortnite puts in planes and Infinity Blade just to ruin everything. I thought it was hilarious. Like it's been kind of hilarious how like it wrecked that tournament. I think I only watched this tournament to see how bad it was going to be with that blade and those planes, and I was not disappointed. So I read about that on Eurogamer. So if you're curious about that, they had a pretty good write up on how Fortnite's Infinity Blade is wrecking its own tournaments. It's great.
Nice.
So now I want to take a second to kind of stand for Xbox Game Pass. This is something that came out 2017, 2017, and it's kind of like I'm pretty sure other people called it by this too, but I feel like it's the Netflix of gaming services, like legitimately. Sure. I pay a fixed price, which I did not look up before. I think I paid $10 a month. I don't remember. I don't know how much I pay, and I have access to this humongous catalog of games on Xbox that I probably would not have bought. Which gives me the opportunity to just kind of pop into them, see if I like them, and pop out and not have any buyer's remorse. And they added a whole bunch of new ones for December. So available right now, Mortal Kombat X that's 10, with the announcement of Mortal Kombat 11. So that I thought that was pretty smart.
Mortal Kombat 10.
Yeah.
The same number of characters that Jeremy has in Smash Brothers.
+1 on the counter for me, please. And Pro Evolution Soccer 2019, that's coming on December 13th. A name that I'm not gonna pronounce, Mudrunner, also December 13th. This next one I'm actually curious to play, and everybody should if you haven't played it already, because it's won so many freaking awards. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, that's on December 17th. Ori and the Blind Forest, that's on December 20th. Shadow Warrior 2, hilarious game, also on December 20th.
Oh my god, that game.
That series is hilarious. Then Ashen, a game that a lot of people talking about right now, available now as well. Kingdom, Two Crowns, available on December 11th. I don't know why these I don't know what order this was in. And then Below on December 14th, which I'm really excited about because they announced that game when I think they announced the Xbox. I don't know. But I've been waiting for Below for a while, so that should be interesting. Now, remind me, do you have Game Pass?
I will remind you, I do have Game Pass.
Okay, good.
And the only reason I still have it is because I can't figure out how to delete it.
And I think that's part of their plan. Congratulations, Microsoft.
So on Microsoft on the Xbox, on the home you go to like what you have subscribed. There's like an actual thing in the menu where you can find what you're paying for. Like it says like Xbox Gold and Microsoft Game Pass, and I'm just not currently using my Xbox at all. Like I'm playing everything on PlayStation 4 right now and Switch. But every once in a while, I'll play something, Call of Duty Black Ops on Xbox, seldomly.
If you had Destiny 2 on Xbox, you can play it with me. Cough.
No, thanks. But I was like, you know what? Since I'm not using my Xbox much, I might as well stop paying this $10 a month that I'm not using. And you just click on it, and it says, "Would you like to change?" It's like, yeah.
Would you like to give us more money?
Yeah. The only option it gives you is to change to a different card.
That's amazing.
It won't let you just cancel. And I'm like, all right, so they're going to
do that from the website,
I guess.
But no, I feel like there's some insane value in this because when it first came out, they pushed it as, hey, we're going to put all of our AAA exclusives on this Game Pass day and date, which I thought was smart. It also just proved that, no, they can do stuff like this, and they did it. And I was really impressed with it because this was the only way I was going to play Forza because I'm not really a huge Forza fan. That's the only way I was going to play it. It's the only way I was going to play Sea of Thieves for the little bit of time that I did. Really, I want to play it I have it for Crackdown that comes out next year, so I'll be playing Crackdown.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it come out next year, though? Stop
it. Stop it. They finally gave us a date, and it's next year, and it better come out next year. Phil, okay? So I don't know. I think it's a great value because there's so many different games and I just using the example, if I was a parent and I had a kid and they always wanted games, I'd be like, all right, here's an Xbox and Game Pass. Play as many of these games as you want in Fortnite, and I don't care. And I feel like they'd be fine. That's just
I can't disagree with that at all. That it is a great value. Once Christmas time comes and the kid gets the new Xbox that I got her, and I could take my Xbox back out of her room, I'll be using Xbox more, so this value might benefit me, after December 25th. But yeah, so it's especially cool when they don't do it all the time, but when a brand new game comes out and they put it on there.
Yeah, I mean, I would really like to hope that they're going to keep doing that because that's what's made this more valuable to me. Is these exclusives coming out day and date. I think that's great. It might cost more money in the future, but I feel like if they keep doing that, I might pay it. Because I put my Xbox back out in the living room. It's the only console in the living room now because all the other ones are in my office here with me. And so I use the Xbox now more when I'm out there just chilling with my wife. So it helps because I'm like, let's try a game. Like how we do with Netflix. Oh, let's watch this movie and see if it's any good. If we hate it, we turn it off. And that's what we do now with these games. I'll download one. I'm like, oh, do we like this? And she's like, no, this is booty butt cheeks. And then I turn it off. So, and my wife has never used the phrase booty butt cheeks. I wish she would know.
I was going to say, she must have been talking about Sea of Thieves.
But anyway, enough about that. Game Pass, I recommend it. I think you should try it. If you don't, let me know why you don't think it's worth the money because I disagree. Anyway, the last one. So, Street Fighter 5. You guys know I like fighting games. Or at least now you know. Ray likes fighting games. I found this on Reset Era, but then there was a write-up by Polygon that there are now ads before, like, so say you're fighting online, you both people pick their character. There is then an ad before the fight starts about buying costumes before your match. There are Street Fighter 5 specific ads, but still, and you you can turn these off in the game. Okay, but still. This is whack. Not only that, there are now these weird like costume tattoos for your characters about the Capcom Cup. So like on their costumes, they'll have like a humongous Capcom Cup sticker. I think they even have one where they've removed Guile's American flag tattoo and put the tattoo of this ad thing.
That's going to offend some people.
Oh, I'm sure. But I thought this was hilarious. I'm like, Capcom, oh no, baby, what is you doing? What are y'all doing? Like you're doing you were actually doing pretty good there for a minute, but you're just trying to kill Street Fighter. Like, what are you doing? I know this isn't like a huge thing, but I feel like this is a marketing fail for the Capcom Cup. Just tell people that it's happening. Like, go on Twitter. You just tell people you don't have to do this to your game. What are you doing?
At least they're giving the people the option to turn them off, I guess, because so sometimes ads, like I guess since we're kind of used to them now with the way YouTube is going, like if they have like a 15-second ad after 5 seconds.
I have YouTube Premium. I don't have to worry about this bull.
Not everybody's living the baller life, but
whatever.
Some people have to suffer through ads for 5 seconds before they can skip them. But the one that really gets me is Hulu. When they have that 90-second and you're like, God, I've got to sit here. I'm trying to watch My Hero Academia.
I don't pay for the no commercials on Hulu because I get it for free through Sprint. And so, like, yeah, I wish I paid for commercials on that one, but I'm like, but it's already paid for, so I'll suffer through these. I just think that's weird.
At least you can turn them off, though. It is weird.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, is this the first time a game's done this?
I think it's as in your face like this. I think so. I know there were some like racing games in the past that have had like actual billboard advertisements for like actual stuff, but that's different.
I think Ubisoft does stuff, right? Where a lot of times at the beginning of games in like the menu, it'll pop up and say like, the Ubisoft store, Ubisoft Play, and like come to the store for extra stuff like costumes, etc.
But it's like a load screen, no?
Yeah, that's like a load screen thing, or it's just like a little pop up at the bottom.
And I mean, technically, this is a load screen thing too, but I think it was intentionally inserted. So like, it's adding extra load time that was not there before, is what I've seen, and that's not okay.
It's just weird. It just strikes me as weird.
Don't stop this, please. Don't do this, because if you do this to Monster Hunter, I'll find you. Street Fighter 5 is okay because I don't play that no more. I just don't. We're past that now.
Yeah, and Monster Hunter just dropped some DLC,
like some real nice DLC. Yeah, we get to play as Geralt here soon, and then they have a whole new expansion coming fall of next year, which I think is a little too late, but still, interesting. Capcom, real interesting. Well, that's all we got for you guys today for Gaming with Geeks. I appreciate you for being here. But for right now, yes, don't forget, Jeremy only has 10 characters total.
And you start with 8.
You start with 8
when you turn the game on.
And I'm sure his dog actually unlocked those other 2 for him. So who knows? But we appreciate you for watching. Before we go though, Aaron, where can the people find you on the internet?
On Twitter.
What do you want them to find you?
On Twitter at RollTide9317, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, just on Twitter, man.
Yeah, well, you can find me also at Ray Apollo on Twitter.
Shit, I forgot to do the Nelly song about finding me in St. Louis.
I'm so glad you forgot. Good job. Anyway, yeah, Ray Apollo, RayApollo, not a chicken. That's not a part of the tag. I just like to give you that because people are like, oh look, Ray Apollo's here. No. Ray Apollo, thank you very much. Look for the rest of the Geeks and Gamer stuff. I know you guys love most of it. You hate some of it. It's okay. We're glad that you're here. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time.